Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today let's continue some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's go. I need to concentrate more on the main mission today so that I can get to somewhere. Well, seems we don't have that much time to get out of here.
God be with you.
Are there any stray dogs around here? I'm looking for one.
I have no idea. My husband deals with these things. You'll have to
Yeah,
ask him.
he doesn't know.
See you soon, my friend.
Let's clean ourselves. So where are we supposed to go now? Guess we have to go to Semiene anyways.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Is there any horses here?
I'm looking for Lord Capon of Perkstein, my master. Do you know where I might find him?
Oh my God, what are you on about now? Are you sure you aren't a bit simple? Wasn't one stay in the billory enough for you?
What the... Right, I mean... Where did the other fella go?
I don't know. Last I saw he was trudging along the road to the Geleov Tavern. And thank God he's gone.
They hit me now.
How's your shift?
No great shakes. The last little while we've had our fair share of scoundrels. I thank God for every day without a fuck up.
What of the
We were recently attacked by robbers, here by the pond. Do you know anything about them?
Aye, I heard about that, but I don't believe you one bit. No one survived that massacre. Them bastards murdered a young nobleman there with his entire company.
No, that's not...
Look, you better drop it and not stick your nose into our affairs.
What's the situation with hunting game around Troskowitz?
I don't know why you're asking, but it's strictly forbidden, of course. Only the local lords can hunt game, but if you're interested in gossip, then aye. There's poachers running around the forests, and they're worse than wolves. But it's all them fucking nomads' fault. Since they came to the region, they brought nothing but shit. It started with stealing hens, then the odd sheep disappeared here and there, and it's up to me to solve it.
Why don't you drive those nomads away?
Because they set up camp on the estate of old Lord Semiene, and he's too soft for his own good.
And the bailiff?
Bailiff Thrush has already argued with him about it a few times, but his daughter is supposed to marry young Sir Alder Semiene, so he'd rather not rock the boat. And meanwhile, there's more thefts here than ever.
What's the local Lord Sir Otto like?
How would I know? I've only seen him a couple of times. He spends most of his time in Prague at the Royal Court. And why are you interested in that anyway?
I'm a stranger here, so I'm just curious.
Don't get too curious, fella. Take care.
Now let's steal a horse and get out of here.
Quick!
Guess we have to follow in this path.
Quick!
Okay, I have to go straight and right now.
Okay, we're good. I have such a stressful situation right now. So basically, like me and my mom went to the forgotten luggage or whatever. And we asked like where's our dog, and they said go to the office of the like airline. And my dad and mom, they left us in wind, and like me and sister are literally waiting near the luggage claim where the dog is supposed to arrive. And I see the little the cage, and I'm like, holy shit. And the thing is, we don't have like Spanish numbers, so phone. So like I'm calling my mom, I'm calling my dad, they are not answering. I'm texting them, they are not answering. And then my mom saw the message. Hopefully she came, so we're good.
Wait, why everything looks like it's on low settings? Okay, I was wondering why everything looked
Go!
so bad.
Quick!
Okay, looks like we are in Semiene now.
Good to see you.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. God. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Do I look like a
Hey.
servant to you?
No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semiene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
No, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Should we even need to
Now
fight?
you're gonna die.
Stop beating him!
Come on, I'm with you.
Give that child
Shit. Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
That devil's name is fucking going on here.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things. Grandad? Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. And you were a little nipper running around with hair on.
Okay,
With a ribbon in your hair. Screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you? Henry. The Takov blacksmith sent me. Radovan. Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Semiene's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Arabia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And
looks like this
gingerbread
is
farces.
really a big
Oh,
wedding.
and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir,
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
What about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced. And your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you're going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
Okay. I'll be glad to join you.
Yeah? I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
Could I borrow a horse?
Got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
I have some question.
There is something I'd like to ask about. And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semi? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Semiene's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else.
That makes sense.
And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with him, and it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift to the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
Who's this?
This Yurko and his mates. Who are they?
They're Lord Semiene's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. You can't say that about everyone.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Okay.
Where did it go?
I'll bear it in mind. But I'm not going anywhere with you. What would I be looking for?
Okay, where am I? How am I supposed to get out of here?
Things went missing from our house after you...
Okay.
Piss off!
Show your stuff!
Mercy! I surrender!
You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Okay, something happened. He's only half the size of him. Good thing I have a better outfit. We need to go in a different time. I think this is the kitchen or not. I can't find anything that he said. So this is the barn. Wait, this is...
Wait, that's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Wait, who is in charge of this stuff farm? I need to talk to them.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Repair final way sharpening them.
Right, done.
Okay.
enough for you?
More than enough. There's something I wanted to ask about.
That's good. I didn't want to scrap you again anyway.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Semiene in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are put on alright. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
Are you ready
You're
to
related
say?
to the Semienes, if I understood right.
Aye, I wouldn't ever be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semiene's great-uncle. It's not every day that your first cousin, once removed, gets married.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semiene in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yighlama. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koshenberg.
So this guy attends all the weddings.
Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Coolberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
They said I can sleep on the barn. Well, this is the barn. But I don't find any beds here.
Blessed evening to you.
Chilly.
It is somewhere in this direction. wonder I can't find it.
God bless.
Okay, this is the Semiene guy.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Sir, do you think I could deal with something else before we go?
All right, but make it quick. Before Dorothy starts bothering me about what sauce to serve with the boar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Let's start.
What would you like?
Pebbles.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Who sold
Who
her to
sold
you?
her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
I rode her from
She's
Ratai.
my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
I am.
And what you see?
Hmm? A simpleton?
Look. You know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. Don't forget to get some proper tack as well. What is... You whistling just for fun?
Everything all right, eh?
Finally, we got the horse.
What are you gonna do, son?
I'm ready to set out, Captain.
Great. Now stick close to us, lad, and don't go wandering off.
All right, Captain.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskowitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskowitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Yurka's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Semiene here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
Be an honour, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
I mean, I can handle myself pretty well. If anything, I only lost to him because I didn't have any health.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Okay, what should we talk about?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semiene. It'll be an honourable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a moment. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
A sword.
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Henry, come here.
There. That's better.
Henry, come here. I want to tell you something. What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
There it is. I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come in. We've got a nice arena in Semiene. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trusty.
I'm from Silver Scalix, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Hi lady. So we came back to Traskovitz, it seems.
So, we're in Traskovitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
I hope this guy bailiff is here. I don't see him. He's here.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, That's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah. I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semiene on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semiene would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it. But if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grooms family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semiene is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semiene would do that. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
So they stole it.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They drove towards Apollonia.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
Took a Yichin. The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between driving to Yichin, this is the country into the factory, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice easy along the way. The free cat. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
These guys probably got into some trouble there.
God knows if the place is even
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. There might have been ambushed, maybe.
But you move over with that. I'll bet my brains they were ambushed. More likely we'll find them cruising at the free cat.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Okay, these guys are riding so slow. We could have probably won.
So, say now, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
How big is the search area?
Found anything, lad?
Not yet.
This is the most zoom in I can. To get the area of crossroads by the cemetery. Maybe this gravedigger might know something.
Made by his passion.
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic. You're not looking to hurt me with that thing, are you? Very good.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side. God be with you.
Okay.
I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the cart back with you. A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts. You
might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
I didn't even tell them what happened. Maybe he asked them.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Farewell, my friend.
We have been through here before. Okay, looks like the cart went through here.
Blacksmith's cart. But someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
And there is nothing.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart. Something with a lot of trouble hiding the road. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here. Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Imagine if we get into
I spent a lot of time running around here.
those same bandits we
not me.
rescued.
This place always gave me the shivers.
The gamekeeper's horse.
I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the quarters found me. The whole of Semiene was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind
I think I hear some people.
whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. It ain't that.
Listen.
I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. We do now. I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatico used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's hands.
Don't say. You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too. True. He ain't getting your picture. I saw it my own eyes. That's one. Different than the other.
It does kind of seem like the same poachers gang. I am not sure though.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hats.
What about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My shoulder's giving me jip anyway.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Okay, let's equip.
Forest Chapel by Bolivar. I fucking ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
Stumble's a priest.
Oh man, I missed.
Get over here.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
It ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go then. Are you ready, Henry?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow. You weren't thinking of keeping it, were you?
Yeah,
of course. Did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
Thought we had everything clear, Spencer. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horseshit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Spencer. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. Can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time in the Shawnee, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. We're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, we get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
You must be from Semiene, son. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Well,
At them with you. Hang on,
Oh!
Come on! Whoa!
Hey, I need a hand. At them!
I'll kick your ass in! I'll rip your ass open!
Fucking hell!
I'll be done with you in a flash!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp,
Fucking
fucker!
horse ass! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Let's end this, you shit!
You never saw that coming. Yeah, don't spare
Stepping
them.
up on your own. That won't work on me. Slice him up. You let him on nicely. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Nobleman, you have to spare me.
Oh, you be quiet.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
I'll go and track him then.
Great, hurry. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
I'll go and track him then.
Great, hurry.
Okay, where did they go? Where are you going, buddy?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semi, that old miser. He left me strung up from the nearest tree. Might be better off jumping off the cliff.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no, I'm not going with you.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
You never know what might happen, friend. Much bigger and stronger fellas than you tried to wring my neck before. So I'll take my chances with you.
You won't yield!
I told you. No.
Alright. I was hoping for a peaceful end to it. But if that's how you want it...
You're a dead man! Useless.
Man.
Take that, you shit! You swine!
Man.
No, you don't! Tough shit, fucker! Die, you swine!
Man,
Next time, I won't go so easy on you. Now let's talk about what you did. Fucking brawler. Either you hand over some coin, or I'll report you to the bailiff.
Can't you see I'm not in the mood for this bullshit? Get lost, or I'll make mincemeat out of your face.
Ha! You think I'm afraid of you, fucker? I'm in the right here, and if you try to hurt me, the guards will haul you off and deal with you.
Fuck you.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
man, what the hell? Wait, why would they do this? Wait, something bad happened.
Damn it! Really worked me over. I don't think I'll be laying down anytime soon.
What the hell, man?
Get hit by a horse.
Tis but a scratch.
won't come here making trouble, fella.
I admit I was not on my best behaviour. I swear on my honour that it won't happen again.
Alright. No doubt it will come in handy one day to be in your good books. So, run along. But don't try anything like that again. Look out.
Did something bug or something? Doesn't make sense what happened there.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over RYZEN, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
Now keep your damn coin. None of that. You won't yield!
I told you. No!
Alright. I was hoping for a peaceful end to it. But if that's how you want it...
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! I'm wounded! I'm wounded!
Well, I tried. Oh, here is Semiene.
I had to kill him, unfortunately. He refused to surrender.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway. At least you gave him a quick end.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserve
Well,
it.
it's better than getting
Now,
whipped.
let's get that accursed cart back to Semiene. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
Okay, that's nice.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vince's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gules.
Shut up, Francie. You both told me you'll bring me the cart, and then you try to fuck me over.